Well, Anne-Marie, you know, there's a lot of cloud cover overhead right now. We are seeing some cracks in the clouds as the sun is starting to make its presence known. We'll break through at least a little bit of this today. But I think the real news this morning is if you're headed in, wear a jacket because it is pretty brisk out there and it will stay that way for a few hours. Take a look at some of these current temperatures around central Indiana this morning. Currently 61 officially at Indianapolis International Airport, 57 at Rushville, only 51 in Crawfordsville. Now, as we get closer to the 107th running of the Indy 500, notice how cool it is, but then notice the jump. We'll be up to 67 by 10 a.m., and once this bad boy starts with the green flag at 12:45, it'll be 75, but it will also be cloudy. 78 will be our high. I'm looking at, for instance, in turns 2 and 3, a track temperature between 115 and 125. That is absolutely perfect. But Lindsay, I think the big question is today, with all that cloud cover, and we know that there's been some rain in Lexington, Kentucky, could we get something squeezed out of that here at the greatest race in the world?
Yeah, that's the biggest question. Any raindrops would potentially cause this thing to be caution flagged and potentially slowed down. So we don't want any raindrops on the oval. And it really doesn't look like that's going to be the case. We're going to walk you through future track here. This is our high resolution weather model. Going to take us between now and 10 a.m. Few sprinkles possible across the far southern tier of the state. Looks like most of this stays to our south as we've got a pocket of dry air over the Indy Metro. So hopefully that is what holds true throughout the remainder of the afternoon. That will take us on through the 5 o'clock hour today with those rain chances dwindling and the sky starting to clear later on today. So for that post-race traffic starting at 5 p.m., still going to be in the upper 70s, but with mainly cloudy skies. We're going to keep things mainly cloudy as we go through the evening tonight as well, falling back to the 70s with that light breeze out of the northeast. So we will be watching these skies. Stray showers in southern Indiana. For us, it does look like we're going to keep the Metro and the Motor Speedway on the dry side of things. So that's fantastic news with mostly cloudy skies. We're going to continue to monitor weather and traffic for you. In fact, right now we're starting to see 30th Street getting a little busier and a lot of folks coming into the Motor Speedway area from the north down Georgetown Road, where we can see red starting to pop up on our traffic flow map. Same deal down on 16th Street. I would say the better route would be to stick with Kessler, take that all the way down to 10th, and then kind of come up the west side of the Speedway to avoid where those backups are already starting to build. Of course, a main road here that we do follow, Crawfordsville Road. This is over I-465 at the Crawfordsville Road exit. Relatively light traffic there, so now was the time to make your way to the Speedway to avoid those big backups that really tend to build here within the next few hours. We're going to keep you posted on the delays and the best way to get to the track all the way through the morning. We'll send it back to you guys, Julia and Julia.